All right, guys, so welcome. Thank you for joining. So in this meeting, we're going to discuss on how to leverage local and online business by using word of mouth referrals in the digital age by networking and social media. So, um, so first of all, let's cover why networking does not work and how to fix it. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you've probably been to your fair share of networking meetings, and I really like this picture right here. She says, when unprepared people try to network, and I actually got this from do-it-yourself marketers, DIY.com, marketers.com, and she's actually talking people out of network marketing just because it's so hard, it's unpredictable. It's really hard to get referrals. So, and I know that sounds crazy, because we've been told that international networking groups and chambers of people that meet up and things like that. So I really want to kind of show you guys how I think we can fix that. So, and like I said, I've attended dozens of meetings. I'm going to share with you some flaws that I've found in most systems. Now, there are successful people that have found a way to make it work. And I'm going to share with you why the average person fails at these events and how we can fix it. So my name is Gasper Michelle, and I've been selling insurance for 10 years. I've been to more than my fair share of networking events. This is actually a networking event I took this picture at. This was about 2 or 3 years ago. And actually it was more of a recruiting networking event. It was at the University of Houston here in town. But like I said, I've been to dozens and dozens of networking events and just really I felt like I was just wasting my time at them. So the problem in most networking groups is that they don't have a full system to get cash in your pockets. They really just leave that up to the individuals that are in the group. So before we get started, let's find out who this webinar is for. We have offline entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, and wantrepreneurs. So who is an offline entrepreneur? Offline entrepreneur could be a realtor, doctor, dentist, restaurant, florist, mechanic, gym, photographer. Basically anywhere that has handshakes and meet face-to-face. That's what I mean by an offline entrepreneur. So as somebody put it, anything that has a door, any business that has a door. So that's kind of what I meant by an offline entrepreneur. For an online entrepreneur, it could be e-commerce, affiliate marketing, lead generation, social media, bloggers, podcasts, informational products, and SEO. And who is a wantrepreneur? So a wantrepreneur is anybody that needs or wants to make extra money, somebody that's tired of 9 to 5. Maybe they have a dream or a goal of starting their own business. Maybe somebody who's retired and just bored and wants to get back doing something. Maybe somebody who wants to retire. Or maybe you're just somebody that loves helping others. And the last one is somebody that wants to make your community strong. By making our local businesses grow and flourish, we're just really making our own neighborhood strong. We're providing jobs. We're providing strong economies to our local economy, obviously. So I like this definition for an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, this is by Ryan Morin. He runs capitalism.com. He has a couple of businesses himself. But he says an entrepreneur is someone who took personal responsibility for a problem that wasn't their own. So the big thing I want to share with you guys today is what most networking groups are doing wrong and what I think we can do to fix this problem. So this is most meetings. As you can see here, there's a guy at the front. He kind of gives his elevator pitch. He gives you a snapshot of what he does, but he doesn't give you really the overall process. So you don't really know if they're actually a good dentist, a florist, or a mechanic, whatever there is. So the problems with that model is you don't know if they're good, and you won't give them a referral. You aren't going to recommend a movie you didn't see or a pizza you didn't eat. I need to know who I am and who I'm referring them to. So reciprocity only works when one is willing to give. So this is what leads to what I call a Mexican standoff of referrals. Here we got good guys that give referrals, and we got the bad guys over here who take referrals. And that's kind of how we want to keep it. We want to keep everything black and white, but in reality, it's really not that simple. So here, I don't know about you guys, but I love math and I love statistics. Now, we think that most people are givers and most people are takers, but in reality, most people are traders. And what I mean by that is if you give them a referral, they're going to want to give you one back. And if you know anything about standard deviation, now that may be, you may have to give them 3 referrals before they give you 1 or whatever their number may be. But the reality is most people aren't true givers, meaning they're not going to give you an endless amount of referrals. They're going to give you 1, 2, or 3 before they stop, and vice versa. If somebody's just keep taking referrals, eventually they're going to probably feel bad and give you one, or try to find a way to compensate you for it. But that's the reality. Is most people are traders. A lot of people are 1 and 1. You give them 1 referral, they'll give you 1 referral. So, but what if we could automate this referral process? So what do I mean by that? So what if we had a system that gives sales to the entrepreneur and cash to the person giving that referral? So before we move any further, let's find out the difference between a lead and a referral. So this here is a transfer of authority. So anytime they take over a base, or anytime changing of the guards, as they call it, a lead is a name, a phone number. I think you've received that. If you've ever been to any of these networking events, sometimes they'll give you a lead, like, oh yeah, here's this guy. His name is John. He owns an auto shop. Go talk to him. But a referral is somebody who rose their hand up and said, hey, I'm interested in your products or services. Like, what do I need to do? So that's the difference between a lead and a referral. So sounds great, but how do we do that? So before we get started on how we do that, so this is how most websites look. If you notice here, and I actually found this picture, I thought it was funny. So you got people going this way, that way. You got cars trying to go this way. You got cars trying to come that way. And then I thought it was funny. I didn't notice that there was seats in the middle. This is actually a desk, and this is probably a picture on the wall. But that's really what most people's websites look like. There's just so many things going on. Can't figure out why there's a computer here and a desk there. But that's the reality of what most people's websites look like. So, so the next is we're going to do this by building funnels. So what is a funnel? A funnel is a one-way website. That's the best way I could do it. A funnel is the fastest way to go from clicks to customers. Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a customer on the fastest course for them to turn into a, somebody that's just clicked on your ad to becoming a customer. So we're also going to supercharge that with an affiliate program. Now, a lot of companies use affiliate programs, anywhere from Amazon to eBay to Walmart and Target. A lot of companies use affiliate programs where basically they'll give you a certain cut if you refer them some business. So do you guys want to see what that looks like? So what I'll do is I'll kind of show you on one of the things I'm working on. And actually, I shut down my computer, so I'm going to have to actually go into my ClickFunnels account. How do I do that? Well, this thing keeps not letting me go. Sorry, guys. I apologize. So here's where we have the audience participation, where I'm going to get y'all's feedback. And my computer's going super slow because I'm recording. Sorry, guys, I apologize. I always shut down my computer and restart it before I do anything online, because otherwise my so what we're using is Russell Brunson's book funnel. For those of you that have purchased or at least seen Expert Secrets, this will look kind of familiar. So what I'm doing here is we're using a book funnel to create leads and referrals. Now, the reason we're doing this is I work in a high.
Jasper, we can't see your screen. We can't see your screen right now.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right. Thank you for that. So
yep.
Y'all see it now?
Yep.
All right, good deal. So what we're using is Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets book funnel. And like I said, the reason we're using this is in my industry, I sell insurance. I can't pay somebody for a lead without paying for all his leads, or without, like I can't say, oh, well, you gave me 25 names and phone numbers, but only 2 of them bought, so I'm only going to pay you for 2. So it's kind of regulated. So, but what I can do is if somebody is willing to buy a book on retirement, then they're probably a pretty good candidate for retirement. So if somebody is willing to pay. So that's what this book funnel is for. And basically how this works is this is Russell Brunson's book funnel, but I used it for the book I'm going to be giving out, which is The New Rules of Retirement. I'll have a video here that basically gives a basic overview of the book. And what I need y'all's help on is kind of helping, really just match the message that this book covers. And I know obviously you guys haven't read this book, but I kind of want your feedback as non-insurance people, if this strikes enough curiosity in you, or if you would need something else. So this is kind of where I would appreciate y'all's feedback. So Paula, does any of this make sense to you, or is this kind of, does this intrigue you at all?
Definitely. This looks great. I'm super interested in how this all works, and I can totally see how something like this would just bring the exact right customer in, for somebody like you. Obviously, for someone like me, it'd be a little different offer, but no, this is great.
Okay, awesome. Does anyone else have any feedback? So here's how the funnel breaks down. It's a one-page funnel, and what it's going to do is on the second page, they're going to have the option to schedule an appointment if they do want to talk to an insurance agent about retirement and how that works. And if you notice here, there's really nothing on here that talks about insurance. So if you go through here, some of the things I've done is I've copied and pasted the reviews off of Amazon. So Amazon has, obviously this book is for sale on Amazon for I think $14.97. But I'm willing to give it to them for free with a free plus shipping offer. So does that make sense to you guys, what's going on here, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. So here it just talks about the risk of retirement, structural risk, market risk, tax risk, and then the new rules. And basically, like you said, we're just trying to find the perfect customer who is looking for retirement, is willing to pay the $7.95 or whatever I decide to charge. This funnel just had $7.95. I'm probably going to change it to $7.77 just because I like the way it looks. It sounds cool. But the funnel that I had just happened to have that. So does that make sense?
Yep. Sure. Yep, sure does.
Any questions about this or how it works? I know this is the first time doing it, and like I said, I'm not expecting y'all to remake my funnel, but and also too, they're going to have the ability to sign up as affiliates, and this is where that breaks down into your involvement. People can, if you want to share this funnel, what it'll have you do is what I'll have it set up as, if somebody buys this book from your funnel, I'll be able to give you a referral amount, which to me, like I said, if they're willing to buy a book, then they're probably a good candidate for what I'm selling. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. So we'll go back to the other previously scheduled. I don't know how to do this. All right, guys. So we'll go back to this. All right. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good deal. So every funnel will be different based on the type of business, the customer needs, the company desires, the demographics, the price point, and other reasons, obviously. So right now you have two options. You can be a member, and we will build a funnel for you. And how this membership program works is first come, first serve. So the first person that signs up, then they'll build their funnels first, and obviously the second person, the third person from there on out. So obviously the sooner you sign up as a member, the faster that you'll get your funnel built. The second is to become an affiliate. Just help others succeed. Like I said, if this isn't for you, but you're just like, hey, I have a friend of mine who actually was talking about retirement. And so if I share this funnel with them, then obviously you'll get a referral bonus for me for sending me the referral if they purchase that book, obviously. So it'd be a way for you to earn some extra cash for sending local businesses and online businesses referrals. So what if I told you were already an affiliate? So I actually saw this this meme, and I was like, I wonder how this could tie into what I have going on. And when I took a step back, I realized we're already affiliates. Anytime that we have our Starbucks cup or our McDonald's cup, or anytime we're wearing any type of brand. The problem is we're just not getting paid for it. So really this system is really just finding a way to put cash in your pocket for something you're already doing. And right now I'm actually listening to an ebook right now, or not an ebook, but an audiobook. And it's talking about, the name of the book is called Brand Washed. And it was talking about some of the most powerful form of advertising are word of mouth. And the reason being is because, and like I said, in this digital age, sharing, that you're a fan of a certain product, or you back this product, it not only gives your vote of approval, but it also gives them permission to buy those products. So, if you share a coupon for a pizza place, they're like, oh, I was actually thinking about getting pizza, or whatever businesses are that sign up for it. That's kind of how all this works. So, so here's what you get if you become a member. You'll get a free funnel consultation, a live funnel build like the one, obviously it'll be much more detailed than the one we did today. And what we're going to do is we're going to crowdsource a marketing message that works for your company, for your funnel, for your brand. And also you'll get an affiliate of allies. So anybody who joins joins after you will obviously receive a link to your specific funnel and your specific product. On top of that too, what I'm hoping to do is build a community of entrepreneurs that we're all helping each other grow, whether it's online or it's local and it's offline. So earlier I said that a true entrepreneur is somebody who takes somebody else's problem and makes it their own. The truth is I'm not a true entrepreneur. The reason I say that is because I know what it's like to struggle to get leads. I know what it's like to struggle to get sales, or I know what it's like to struggle to have somebody to turn to talk to about the problems you're dealing with. Not only that, but my father was an entrepreneur. He owned a small business in Mexico for over 20 years. And as the market around him changed and sales started to fall, he tried a few other things, and then he decided to commit suicide. So I know exactly the struggles that entrepreneurs go to. And I know exactly, I don't know why he chose to do that, but I can just assume that his struggling business was part of it. And so I know entrepreneurship can be lonely, but I know many entrepreneurs are struggling in silence. There's so many things that it's really hard to talk to non-entrepreneurs about. Your family doesn't get it. Your employees don't get it. I completely know what that's like. So this is why I created this community. I know there are people here that are fighting their own battles that they haven't told anybody about. Maybe it's concerns about budget and not being able to spend time with your family, or that dreaded cold call. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to fight this alone. I want to make a community of like-minded individuals and entrepreneurs, because I believe that each one of you guys has something to teach. I believe that each one of you guys has a dream that you want to make into reality, and I believe that each one of you, and I believe we can help each other reach each other's dreams. Sorry about that, I kind of spaced out on that. But so what if all this did was help you find your tribe, your voice, or your support system? What if it helped you find your next best customer? What if it helped you stay connected with your existing customers? What if it helped you leverage yourself in this digital world with social media, helped you generate additional income? And what if it just gave you more time with your friends and family? Would it be worth it? So I know it may sound crazy, but I think entrepreneurship should be fun and profitable. And that's what I want to do, guys. I want to put the fun in funnel building. I know a lot of times we're working behind our desk. We're working all alone. Just like me right now, I'm in my home office. And when I say home office, I mean my office inside my home, not my huge home office that has 500 employees. So I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur, guys. So that's what I'm looking for, is people that are looking to help other entrepreneurs. And so, all right, guys, well, I appreciate your time. Do we have any questions before I move forward and wrap up this webinar? Nope. No questions?
Nope, no questions. Awesome. This was great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'll share these funnels, and I'll share the webinar presentation. I'm going to finish building that out with you guys, and I'll send that to you guys shortly. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.